Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to solve a comprehensive question from an international book, Mix and Mix, which is a world renowned book of accounting. So, here is an illustration of journal. This question is very important because it has maximum entries, and this question has the entries of discount allowed and discount received and trade discount, each and every possible entries regarding journal. So first of all, we will start from here. Mr. Amir started business on 1st January 2005 with rupees 60,000 as capital. So first of all, he invested 60,000 rupees in his business on January 1st. So entry will be cash is coming into the business and capital will be credit out. 60,000. Okay, narration will be started business with cash. Okay, now the next entry is, there is no entry. This is the second entry. Opened bank account with rupees 45,000. It means we are opening our bank account and depositing cash into the bank account rupees 45,000. So bank account will be debited. Bank account will be debited, and we are depositing cash into the bank. So cash will be credited from our pocket. So cash will be credited 45,000. Opened bank account. So now the third entry is goods. Here is the entry. Goods are purchased from Rahman on credit for rupees 21,000. Here, goods are purchased, so goods will be debited or purchases will be debited, and Rahman account will be credited or account payable will be credited because we are buying on credit. When we buy something on credit, so account payable is established. We have to pay for that in the future. Okay, so purchases are debited to account payable, and we write Rahman in bracket to make us understand that our account payable is Rahman. How much rupees? For 21,000. Okay, so narration will be purchased from Rahman on credit. Okay, now second entry is purchased a second hand duplicating machine for cash rupees 6,000. We are buying duplicating machine. When we buy any asset, we write the name of that asset. If we buy goods, then we can write purchases, the word purchases. Otherwise, we write the name of that asset which we are going to buy. So we are buying duplicating machine, so duplicating machine will be debited, and we are paying cash for it, so cash will be credited. Duplicating machine is debited to cash, credited by 6,000. Okay, by duplicating machine. Understand? So the next entry is sold goods on credit to Munir worth rupees 4,500. Sold goods to Munir on credit. It means we do not receive cash from Munir. Munir will pay us in future, so account receivable is established because we have sold goods on credit. Account receivable in bracket we write Munir. Okay, to sales has the nature of credit, so it will be definitely credited by 4,500. Narration will be sold goods to Munir. Okay, now next entry is purchase goods on cash for rupees 3,000. So purchases has the nature of debit. We are buying something on cash, so cash will be credited. Purchases debited to cash, credited by for 3,000. Okay, narration will be purchased goods on cash. Okay. Next entry is cash sales to Farooq worth rupees 3000. Now we are selling goods to Farooq on cash. So cash will be debited because when you sell something, cash comes inside the business. So cash will be debited and sales will be credited. We do not write the name of Farooq because we are taking cash from Farooq. There is no account payable, account receivable concept. Okay, so amount is 3000. Sold goods on cash. Next entry is machinery purchased, payment made by check, rupees 20,100. Okay, purchase machinery. Machinery is debited and we pay through check, so our bank will be credited. We are paying check. When we pay check, it means our bank account will be credited. Payment will be made through bank. So machinery purchase, so machinery will be debited. Here is the entry. Machinery will be debited to bank account will be credited by rupees 20,010 100. Purchased machinery through check. Okay. Next entry is 12 entry. Borrowed rupees 9,000 from Tufail. It means when we borrow something, cash comes inside. Borrow means we take loan or we take something from anyone for and pay in the future. Okay, so borrow from Tufail, so cash will be debited in the business and Tufail or account payable Tufail will be credited. So how we write it? So what we do, borrowed cash from Tufail, so cash will be debited in the business and account payable Tufail will be credited. Relation will be borrowed from okay. How much amount that was? The amount was 9,000. Okay. Next entry is 18 entry. Fire occurred in the business and goods worth rupees 2100 were destroyed. Okay, so these goods which are destroyed is basically an expense of the business. We do not get any profit, any amount from sale and purchase. So this is basically a loss and it is due to fire. So the narration will be loss by fire to goods have been destroyed due to fire. So we can write goods or we can write purchases. Okay, I write the word purchase which is because it is a little bit more suitable word for loss. So we write narration goods lost by fire. Amount was 2100. Okay, next entry is next entry this one. Paid rent to Varis rupees 300 for the building in which business is situated. When we pay rent, we are paying rent. When we receive rent, the rent will be our income when we receive rent. So now we are paying rent. It means that it is the expense of the business. When we pay something, it is our expense. So expense has the nature of debit. So rent will be debited, and we are paying cash 300. So cash will be credited, not Varis credited. Varis will not credited because we are paying cash. So cash is coming out from the business. So rent will be debit and cash will be credit. So rent account debited to cash account credited. Rupees 300. Okay. Narration will be paid rent. So now 31st entry. Paid salary to clerk rupees 450. So salary is an expense of business. Okay, so salary expense will be debited and we are paying to clerk will not be credited. We are paying cash. Basically when we pay, it means we are paying cash. So cash will be credited and salary account will be debited. because salary is the expense why cash is being paid. Salary to salary to cash 450. Narration will be paid salary. Okay, now next entry is received rupees 4350 from Munir in full settlement of his account. This is the very important entry that was I was talking about in the very beginning of this question, that we will discuss discount allowed, discount received. So we have to see that which transaction we have made with Munir in the previous entries. So we will find out either we sell to Munir or we purchase from Munir. So here we can see that we sold goods to credit to Munir rupees 4500. We have sold goods to Munir for 4500, and now Munir is paying us 4350 rupees and settle his account completely, fully settlement his account. It means he will not pay our us anymore. He has paid 4350 and we have settled his account. It means we have given him some sort of discount. We have allowed him discount. Okay. So receive rupees 4350 rupees from Munir. So it means cash is coming in the business. Cash is debited in the business. So cash is debit and Munir account will be credited. Munir wants to pay us. Munir has to pay us. So Munir's account was 4500. He is paying 4300. So cash is debited by 4350 rupees. So cash will be debited by 4350 rupees. Munir account will be settled by 4500 because he has to pay us 4500. He has bought goods from us for 45 rupees. So 150 rupees. There is a discrepancy between the 4500 and for 4350 rupees. There is a 150 rupees discrepancy difference. So where we adjust it, we cannot adjust the difference here in credit side because credit side is larger than debit side. One thing. Next is we are allowing discount. We are receiving cash less than the original amount. So it means we are allow him discount. So discount allowed has only the nature of debit. Remember one thing. It is very clear. So in another concept of this question is that when we see that debit side and credit side, debit and credit will always be equal. If debit and credit are not equal, it means our question is not rightly solved. So what we have to do is we have seen that there is for 4350 rupees and there is 4500 rupees. So there is a shortage of 150 rupees in the debit side. So we will definitely write 150 rupees in the debit side. So we have come to know, we have a concept comes in our mind that discount allowed has to be written over there because discount allowed has a nature of debit and discount received has a nature of credit. Okay. So this is the 31st entry. Now our next entry is paid rupees 9000 to Rahman in part payment of the amount due to him. So now we are paying 9000 to Rahman. What we have done transaction with Rahman in the past, we have to see here. The goods are purchased. This is the entry. Goods are purchased from Rahman on credit rupees 21,000. 21,000 was due on him and we are paying 9,000 in part payment. We are not fully settle our account. If we fully settle our account, then we will find out the discount allowed or discount received. Now we are not fully settlement our account. So what we have to do is we are paying 9,000 rupees. So 9,000 will be credited and we are paying to Rahman. So Rahman will be debited. Rahman account debit to cash account credit by 9,000. Narration will be paid cash to Rahman. Okay, paid cash to Rahman. This is the entry of part payment due to Rahman. Next entry is Amir withdrew rupees 1500 for his personal use. Whenever we draw something for personal use, it means it is our drawing. Drawing is an expense of business. Drawing is expense of business, and expense of any business has the nature of debit. So drawing, we are drawing cash from the business, so cash will be credited. If we are drawing goods from the business, so goods will be credited. If you are drawing furniture from the building from the business for personal use, so drawing will be debit and furniture will be credited. Now we are drawing 1500 rupees from the business, so cash will be credited and drawing will be debited by 1500. 100 drawings. Okay, last entry is bank credited his account for interest rupees 150 rupees. This is very important. Bank and customer always go against each other. When bank credit our account, it means our account is debited. We as a businessman, we as an individual or the customer of the bank, when bank credit our account, it means he has put amount into our account, into our bank account. Okay, interest 150 rupees, it means interest is debited. Interest is debited. It means, sorry, interest or not interest, bank is debited or bank account is debited by 150 rupees. Okay, because bank has debited our credit our account, so we will debit our bank account. Okay, and the reason why we debited 150 rupees, that's the reason why we debit for interest. Interest is the reason why we debit our account. So bank account to interest. Okay, its narration will be received interest by bank. This is the narration. I let you explain this entry once more. Bank credited his account for interest rupees 150. So bank has credited our account for interest on behalf of interest 150 rupees. Bank has credited, so what we have to do as a customer of bank, we have to debit it. So we debit our bank has credited our account, so we will debit our bank account by 150 rupees. Reason is interest. So the reason why we debit is the reason why we credit. So the reason of debit is the reason of credit. So bank account is debit due to interest, so bank account to interest 150 rupees. This is a comprehensive question of journal. If you have any doubts, any problem, you can contact me, you can ask me in the comment section, and subscribe my channel so that you receive every new updates from my side. Thank you so much.